Welcome to the dark corner of the TCM universe, otherwise known as Noir Alley. I hope you feel as comfortable in this dicey neighborhood as I do. I'm your host, Eddie Muller, aka the Czar of Noir. A while back, I presented one of the seminal noir films, 1944's Phantom Lady, directed by Robert Siodmak, who I consider the finest director of film noir. Phantom Lady was also the first movie on which Joan Harrison had a sole producer credit. Now, Harrison began in the business as a personal assistant to Alfred Hitchcock, before becoming his closest collaborator and co-screenwriter of many of his films, including Rebecca and Foreign Correspondent. Then in 1943, she went independent and quickly became the most prominent female producer in the business, albeit for a short 6 years. It's interesting that her resume of feature films begins in 1944 and ends in 1951, coinciding precisely with the rise and apex of the original film noir era. Now, Harrison had an innate feel for crime and mystery stories, and I honestly believe that if she had been a man, her reputation as a producer may have equaled that of a Jerry Wald or a Mark Hellinger. Now, the film I'm presenting this morning, in my estimation, is Joan Harrison's best work. And that's saying something, considering that she produced not only Phantom Lady, but other terrific titles, such as The Strange Affair of Uncle Harry, Nocturne, and Ride the Pink Horse. But this one is something special. From 1947, it's They Won't Believe Me. In some ways, it definitely feels like the work of a woman. There's no tough guy posturing and no gunplay. It's even debatable if an actual crime is committed. The story is a gender twist on a character type almost synonymous with noir, the femme fatale. Here, Robert Young plays a homme fatale, a man with an insatiable sex drive who wrecks the lives of 3 women who can't resist his come-on.
Lady, you made a bad investment. I eat my own orchids. And I eat them at home. That's where I should be right now.
Now, if you're only familiar with Robert Young from his television days as a paragon of paternal principle in Father Knows Best, and then Marcus Welby, M.D., well, get ready for a surprise. The character of Larry Ballantyne is the definition of a cad. Smooth, smarmy, and sartorially splendid, if a bit lacking in the ethics department.
Larry, I'm asking you a question. Which one of us are you going to be seeing, her or me?
Now, this movie features exceptionally frank and wonderfully adult dialogue, courtesy of screenwriter Jonathan Latimer. As a novelist, Latimer was clearly influenced by more famous colleagues such as Dashiell Hammett, James M. Cain, and Raymond Chandler. But he was a better screenwriter than any of them, producing a stream of terrific scripts during the height of the film noir era. With his script of The Glass Key in 1942, he paid a debt to his hard-boiled mentor by crafting one of the best Hammett adaptations. And the same year, Latimer also adapted Hammett's Red Harvest, again for Alan Ladd, but sadly it was never produced. Nocturne, which he scripted for Joan Harrison, showed the Chandler influence in its wisecracking depiction of Hollywood lowlife. With They Won't Believe Me, Latimer ventured into Cain's territory, where ordinary people can sometimes let certain urges get the best of them. And you know what happens next. But in this case, maybe you don't. Latimer's script also offers something distressingly rare in a lot of noir: fully fleshed out females. Normal women with human urges and feelings. Susan Hayward, Rita Johnson, and Jane Greer all give stellar performances as the women deceived by Young's charm and chicanery.
It was a pretty shoddy lie of yours, wasn't it?
Giving the actors a lot of room to breathe is director Irving Pitchell, himself an actor. He elicits terrific performances from the entire cast while deftly telling a tale as shifty as its guilty protagonist. From RKO Radio Pictures, The House of Noir, here is the wonderfully mature 1947 drama, They Won't Believe Me.